Yeah, a lot of people, speakers and our participants today, are pretty much aware of the fact that these days, top candidates easily get a lot of offers. So when that situation happens, they are interested in your company, but they just have other equally amazing opportunities out there as well. So how do you help them to navigate? How do you use that as an opportunity to, create more bonds and work through that situation for their favor?
Yeah. So when people have, if so, so there's always this down select that people have. If someone has 5 offers, which is really not uncommon these days, you want to get it down to 2. And first of all, I never badmouth any company, and I don't encourage anybody to else do that. But you kind of let them know that, hey, I thought you mentioned that this is something you care about. Are you sure you're able to get it at this company? Or that company sounds really big. You're going to probably get a very narrow focus. Like you wanted broad, you wanted more breadth and depth, right? And then if you can eliminate a few, and you may really make it between you and one other company, your odds go up tremendously at that point, right? And they'll also view it as helping, because I have had people, even during the interview process, they said, hey, I got this offer someplace else. I'm like, you should probably take it. And, and I've had other people where I said, I'm not going to give them an offer. And we talked for an hour on their career development and what they should do to get better. But if you can get it down to 2, and then you start really focusing on the people part, right? And there's a lot of great companies out there. And like I said, people are going to have success at many companies. But what you want to really focus is on what you have that's unique for you, right? And a lot of that gets down to culture. And the culture companies have is one of the most unique things they have, and things that are really hard to articulate. I just one story I just want to share real quickly is that we would have a candidate come on site, and they were going through the interview, and we had a candidate at the worst possible time. I mean, we were doing this big launch. This was a long time ago. Things were not going well. I had slept there the night before, and we were all very stressed. And at the end of the interview, I said, hey, you did great. We'd love to hire you. He said, thank you. He goes, I'm going to take your job offer. I said, great. And he said, you know why? And I said, no, tell me. He said, because I'm here observing everything, and I know things aren't going well. I know you guys are stressed. You're sleep deprived. You're frustrated. But you still had time to laugh. You still had time to have fun. You had time to eat with each other. Hell, you had time to play ping pong. Okay? And that's the kind of company I want to go work for. And he goes, if this is how you work when you're at your wit's end, he goes, this is a good place for me. And he saw that, right? He was able to observe that. And that's one of the things that he won't find anywhere else. And if you can communicate that type of culture through storytelling, especially in the remote world, right, where people aren't going to be there. But I tell this story all the time. I tell them the stories that people have had and how we bonded, and how, yeah, things are hard at times and you get past it and you feel good about it, right? And that's what's rewarding in the job, and that's what helps get people over there. And that closes that gap, because I can guarantee you most of the companies don't talk about their work like that.